Afternoon, folks. Big Bo here, and I am excited today, guys. I love these working plays. I don't get these in very often. I'm gonna tell you, this thing won't be here this weekend. Very rare one. Today we're going to review one of my all-time favorite toy haulers. Nothing else on the market today was built like this camper was in 2015. Today we're going to look at a 2015 work and play. This is the 28 VFKS. This is a 32-foot long travel trailer, V-nose for easier towing, and just again, guys, just really amazing things for the interior. Guys, this thing's built like a Sherman tank. Nothing else is built like this, not even the new work and plays. For many of you who have been on my channel for a long time, you know I was one of the top 5 new work and play dealers in the country back when I carried them. And of course, when they changed their construction, they went away from the FRP, they went away from the metal roof like this one has. They just became a regular toy hauler. But this thing right here, guys, is the most heavy duty toy hauler you can buy. 32 feet long. Beautiful. It's a Torro edition, which is what they called the red V-nose back then. And guys, where to start on a work and play? Solid, seamless, one-piece metal roof. Nobody else does that, guys. Now, I did just have this unit painted. I spent over $2,000 having this camper painted for you and clear coated. Big problem work and play had, they made a great toy hauler, but their paint wouldn't hold up. That's why they quit limiting the bright colors you could get in them. They quit making them in black, they quit making them in red and orange because they would fade after a few years, and that's exactly what happened to this one. Guys, I spent well over $2,000 having this thing professionally painted, clear coated all the way around. And boy, it looks good, and it's going to look like this for a long time. Guy that does that for me does classic cars, and he just does a awesome job on painting. But guys, got the bogey wheels, seamless one-piece metal roof, and guys, no other dealer is going to spend that kind of money on a used camper. I don't care who you go to, but we're not most dealers. Notice all the metal trim. One thing I love about it, everything they think of is heavy duty. See these bolts right here? They're used extensively throughout the entire RV. Those are called million-mile bolts. It's the same thing they put on semi-truck trailers. And the reason why is pretty obvious. The name says it all. They're made to go a million miles. Instead of a thin sheet of aluminum or a piece of plastic in some cases in the wheel wells to protect your camper from blowout damage, that's steel right there, guys. Power awning, LED lights. Looking around it, guys, even the trim pieces, this stuff, that's not that plated crap. That's the real deal, guys. Beautiful color. And I'll put the weight. I don't have the weight. I'll put it in the video description below if you want to click on that. The dry weight. It does have a 10-foot separate garage. One of the few work and plays available in a travel trailer in 2015 that had a slide out. If I remember right, this and the 30WRS were the only two. And this has so much more room than a 30WRS. Man, this is a good looking, it's 8.5 foot wide, but it's a good looking toy hauler, guys. I promise you this, you can go buy a brand new 2020 work and play and spend twice this amount of money. And in 10 years, this one right here, this 2015, will be in so much better condition than the 2020 will be. This is back when they were really unique. See the sidewalls in this camper? This isn't just a piece of fiberglass with some insulation and some Luan and all that on a metal or wood frame. This is a 16-layer, little over an inch and a quarter thick FRP. It's a compressed 16-layer fiberglass and wood sidewall. Strongest in the industry. Forest River built a product back then that just was unmatched anywhere else. And I don't have to remind you folks who've been looking for used work and plays how rare they are to find like this under 20 grand. And this one's even more rare, this color and this V-nose. Notice it's got the Sure step, which is an upgrade to the standard fold-out step. Like I said, everything's heavy duty. LED tail lights, outside speakers, 7.5 inch tall ceiling height on the inside. Let's look inside this beautiful 28 VFKS. And guys, no smoke or pet odors. This thing doesn't look to have been abused. We're here in the living area. Look at all the space in here. Now, one thing I want to point out that I did, on top of spending $2 grand painting this thing, is the previous owner, for some weird reason, he bought it brand new. He didn't like the original factory sleeper sofa, so he actually told the dealer to take it out and leave it blank. And he went to Walmart or Big Lots and put some kind of theater seating in here that didn't match, and it was the wrong color. And that's the first thing I did after I got it back from the paint shop, is I put this brand new 68 inch wide jackknife sleeper sofa in here. Fits perfect, the color matches perfect, I think. My good friends at Rec Pro, who, they, in my opinion, make the best quality RV furniture you can buy. If you ever want to look them up, it's recpro.com, Rec Pro. And awesome company. And I've got a great relationship with. I've ordered so much furniture from them, guys. I just don't like house furniture in RVs. It doesn't look right. Like the one that was in here, heck, it was going up halfway up the windows. It just did not look right. So I put that in there, brand new paint job. And the interior of this thing is beautiful, guys. Look at these stainless steel appliances. It's got a 15,000 BTU ducted roof air that is doing a phenomenal job cooling this camper, guys. And you can see we're dipping below 30. You've got an 8 cubic foot Dometic stainless steel gas electric refrigerator freezer that I have had on long enough. -2 in the freezer. And open the refrigerator. Look how clean that is, guys. And in the 40s, just like it's supposed to be. And it'll actually drop a little bit colder if I leave it on a little bit longer. But wow, stainless steel microwave. Let's see if this is it is a microwave. 2-burner stove top, stainless steel. Of course, that's propane. Your hidden sink is right here. You've got a little pop-up faucet. Of course, it's got the big water heater, gas electric water heater. Linoleum floor, which looks great. This is original. The only thing I had to do to the inside of this thing, guys, is put a sofa in it. Notice the 7.5 foot tall ceilings, which is really unique along most toy haulers. Another thing I like to point out is how well these working plays are built. Guys, here's the thing. Standard for travel trailers and even some fifth wheels is floor and ceiling studs every 30 to 36 inches. Well, guys, Work and Play does just like they do on motorhomes, and they put ceiling and floor studs every 16 inches. There's a stud, probably one underneath that batting strip, all the way through the entire RV, making it. And that's the only thing, there's a couple of reasons why they don't make them like this anymore. Because at one time, if you special ordered a Work and Play, it was 4 to 6 months before you got it, because they can't pop 100 of these out a day out of the factory like they can now, because they're building them cheap now. Back then, they actually built something that was very unique. And be honest with you, back when I sold new Work and Plays, most of them were sold before they were even built. So it was very hard for me to have more than 4 or 5 units in stock at one time, because everybody wanted them. These were such great, and now they have such a following on Facebook and people that love these older Work and Plays because they're built to last, guys. Of course, the slide out, the trim everywhere. I mean, this is a very high-end, strong-built toy hauler that there's nothing to compare it to, period. Of course, got the TV in it. That's bigger than a 32. That's probably going to be closer to a 36 if I had to guess. Of course, 15,000 BTU, roof air, ducted, big furnace. And I'm not going to say this thing's absolutely perfect, guys, but it's in extremely nice shape for a 5-year-old toy haulers. As most of you know, used toy haulers get a lot more wear and tear than an average travel trailer. People take these things out and they take them to rallies and mud bogs and racetracks and everything else, and they really put a lot of wear and tear and damage to them. That's why I don't carry that many used toy haulers, because they're hard to find that are in this kind of condition. And that's why when I wasn't going to buy this one at first, even though I knew how rare these were, because I knew I was going to have to paint it. But when I saw inside this camper and I looked past that sofa that I replaced, I see what you're seeing now. And that is a beautiful solid wood cabinets, big closet across the hall right here, all LED lights. I saw a beautiful camper. And I did what no other dealer would do, and definitely a for sale by owner wouldn't do. And like I said, spent a month and a half in the paint shop and getting it painted, and didn't cheap out either, guys. I mean, I put a heck of a paint job. It would have been a lot more than that, but he owed me a few favors, so I was able to get it done really, really reasonable. Guys, this is a full 10x8 garage bay. And it does have the power bed. You've got 6 2,500-pound D-ring. It's got the spray-in bed liner material on the floor, so it's easy to clean. You've also got a 5,000-pound capacity rear ramp door. And we'll open it up here in a minute, and I'll kind of show it to you that way as well. But notice the same metal on the outside is also on the inside. So it is definitely very well built. Of course, you've got about a 6'2" clearance underneath your bed. And you can remove this bed very easily. It's just 4 nuts and bolts, and you can take it and have the full 7.5 feet tall height clearance. So for those of you with a side-by-side, you lower this down, it's got a queen bed in it. The back door does have the screen. So on a real pretty day like this, you can open that back door up and let in fresh air, fresh sunlight, really enjoy the great outdoors. You can put a cable on it and make it a level back porch if you wanted to. And I like that bed, the fact that it goes low, so if you're short, you won't have a problem getting into your bed. I mean, that thing, it stops maybe 18 inches, and you can bring it up a little bit if you want to. You don't have to sleep with it. You can sleep in it in any position, whether it's up or down. Solid sliding privacy door. You can see how thick that roof system is. That's probably 8 to 10 inch thick roof. Of course, you got the bathroom. I think I showed you that already, but you can see the bathroom looks great. No skylight. I love that, guys. Skylight's the world's worst for leaking, so I forgot to mention that. So the fact that you don't have a skylight because you got a 7.5 foot roof, you don't need it. Of course, that is a DVD CD player that goes inside and outside speakers and AM FM radio, of course. 2015, if that's OEM, I doubt it's going to be Bluetooth, but it may have an auxiliary hookup. Let's see here. It's got an AVN hookup, so you could probably make that work. Wow, guys. Of course, you know, I'm not just selling you an ultra rare work and play. I'm doing the full Parkway Advantage. You know, you're going to get the full 4-page inspection. I got a physical copy of that inspection report here, but I'm going to include it in the links below in the video description. Guys, if you're interested in this work and play, look in the video description below. I have tons and tons of links to more information just on my video description than most dealers have on their website. One of the links will be to my world famous 4-page inspection process. For $19.9, everything on that list will be inspected, and if found not to be working, of course, repaired at no additional cost to you. So if we have to put a fridge, an air conditioner, water heater, or any and all, or combination of all of it, guys, for $19,900, you get all that, and the price is $19,900 plus tax. Of course, considering that we do more than any other dealer in the country does on a 5-year-old used camper, that price is haggle free. You know, we price it by on average what we spend on a camper like this doing a checkout, and that's why our prices are haggle free. And keep in mind, guys, I spent between the sofa and the paint job, I spent almost $2,800 on this camper already. So I'm not getting rich at $19,900 by no means. But I wanted to keep it under 20 grand because I know, and I look for used working plays myself all the time, because I love selling these to customers, because there's something that I can sell to somebody, they can keep for several years, trade it in, and it's still in good a shape as it was when I sold it because they're built so well. And I can sell it to somebody else, they keep it for a few years, trade it in, sell it. It's a never-ending cycle. So that's why I'm really nuts about these working plays, guys, because they hold up better than any other toy hauler that you can buy. And it was a sad day when Forest River decided to close the work and play plant and build them out of the Coachman plant, because all the new work and plays are, guys, are Coachman Adrenaline with a new front end on it that says work and play. Other than that, they're all exactly built the same. But back when this was built, now they were really, really unique. But now they can build 100, 200 a day, where they could only build a few a day back the way when they built them like this. So sad but true, guys. But this is a nice toy hauler, guys. Fridge works, air works, microwave works. Wow. New sofa, new paint. I mean, really, guys, there's nothing you've got to worry about. You get that full 4-page inspection at $19,900, or if you want to haggle, or you want a discounted price, I should say, you know, if you want to take it as is, you can rest assured you've already seen the major stuff working. So if you want an as-is price and just hook to it and take it, we'll give you a discounted price. But keep in mind, guys, at the $19,900 price, you get the full 4-page inspection, you get a full cleanup inside and out, you get a 90-day nationwide easy care warranty, and you give up all that if you do with the as-is price. But like I said, guys, it's up to you. I've showed you the major stuff works. And of course, you know, if you decide to coach in person and decide, hey, you know what, I'm not sure if I want to do the as-is or the full checkout price, let us know you're coming. We'll run power, run a generator to it, turn everything on, let you do your own inspection on it. And before you decide, hey, I want it fully checked out, or if I want to go ahead, everything looks good, pay for it, take it home that day. It's entirely up to you, guys. If you need safety equipment or recommendation on safety equipment, give my salespeople a call as far as distribution hitches. Of course, everybody needs a brake controller if you're going to tow a camper. I don't care if it's a pop-up. You need, in fact, it's a law, you have to have a brake controller. So if you're a camper shopper, you've already got that installed in your truck. If you haven't, you need to go ahead and get it put in before you even start camper shopping, and make sure you got the right plug in the back of your vehicle for an RV. Which, if you've got a truck or an SUV made in the past 15 years and it's got the factory tow package, you've already got the right plug, and it's the round 7-way with the blade hookup. But hey, if you need recommendations on what you need to tow it, contact my sales team. Tell them what you're towing with, tell them what's rated for. We'll help you out. I'm also going to put a link below in the video description to my free interactive tow guide. Whether you buy one from us or not, guys, go ahead and use it so you know exactly what your vehicle can tow. That way there's no guessing, because you ask 10 different people what your vehicle can tow, you're going to hear 10 different answers. And chances are not a single one of them correct. But go ahead, don't take chances with that. Check out my interactive tow guide, the video description below. While you're on there, check out my industry exclusive 360-degree virtual photos of this actual RV. Not stock 360 photos from 5 years ago, but pictures of this actual RV that I'm going to shoot right after I get done with this video. So what you see on the video is what you're going to see on the pictures. And guys, come look at it. You're going to love it. But don't wait. Call, leave a deposit on it. Guys, this is something, I looked on RV Trader at 2015 working plays, and there's only 5 of them for sale. period, of all shapes and sizes. And guys, guess what? This is one of the lowest. This thing is priced at $19,900. What most people are asking for the Ultras, which don't have the FRP, which don't have all the benefits this one does, which is the cheaper version, and they're wanting as much or more for their Ultras than we are for our Vinos. I mean, this is, wow. You know, it's like buying a loaded out, it's like buying a loaded out Ford Platinum truck for the price of an XL, is the best way to describe it. And that's exactly what you got here, guys. If you got any questions, our phone number is 706-965-7929. Really need to call before coming down to look to make sure it's available. I will open the back door at the end of the video, shoot a quick video going in and out. But guys, this is not going to last. Beautiful, beautiful work and play. I cannot stress to you enough how much so far above average condition this thing really is. You got a few little things, little skint spot right here, but that's part of buying a 5-year-old camper. It doesn't hurt a thing, guys. But all in all, this thing has just, there's no smoke, no pet odor. It's just so well taken care of, guys. I wish I could find 100 of them like this. I really do, but they're just not out there. Look at the back door. It's not even stained, where they've brought dirt bikes and stuff up in and out of here, where, you know, normally you see tread marks on the back doors. I mean, this thing has been used so little, it's unreal. And wow. Look on Work and Play. Get on Facebook. There's several groups for Work and Play owners, and I'm actually a member of some of them because I really, really love these things. And I mean, you won't believe what these things bring. I mean, I see people with some of them, they're asking more than what I used to sell them for new. And this one right here is, if I had sold this one new, it would have been close to 30 grand. It would have been MSRP'd over 40. But of course, we sold them for about 8 to 10 grand under MSRP and couldn't keep them in stock. I mean, we had the lowest prices in the country of new Work and Plays back then. So, and we still do on the few used ones that we pick up. And guys, come out and look at it, spend some time with it, get to know it a little bit. If you got any questions, call us. Financing is available with approved credit and down payment. Nationwide delivery is available as well. All we ask you to do is reimburse us the cost of it. What it costs to get it to you, pay my driver, pay the fuel, and get them back home. And it's free up to 100 miles one way. And this would be a great live-in unit too, because you can live in the front if you want to sleep on the sofa bed and use your 10 by 8 garage bay for storage. Get your shop back here, a hobby room, a she shed, a man cave, whatever you want to do back here, and if you don't have something to tow back. So very, very versatile. But thank you for watching my video. Subscribe to my channel. I'm going to pop that top down and or pop the back door open. Be right back. Alright guys, we're outside. I got the back door open. And see right here, you got the back looks great. I'll walk up into the front. Of course, it's spring loaded, which helps you open and close the door. You do have a screen. Like I said, a real beautiful day like this, just lower that screen down and you got to lock it in, which is hard to do one-handed. You lower that screen down, keep the bugs out, have a nice little area here in the back. Of course, I'll have to, it's like a blind, you got to pull down on it and get the, there we go. You can see screen works just like it's supposed to. So anyway, guys, give us a call, 706-965-7929, $19,900, no fees, no games, no gimmicks. Just $19,900 plus sales tax. You get the 90-day nationwide limited warranty, the full checkout, the cleanup, and more. And you get a full orientation, of course. We also give you a year of free camping, up to 21 nights, up to 7 at a time, at select RV resorts nationwide to be used in a 12-month period. That's also included. And we give you instructional DVDs and more. In fact, I'm going to leave one in that DVD player for you. But thank you again for watching. If you have any questions, call us, email us. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.